Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again, and today we have in front of us from Fortnite Victory Royale series Tntina&Glider, which is also another Fortnite thing I just got because it was with a discount. I thought the figure kind of looks cute, and because you have this glider that many people have been customizing, painting into a Cobra glider, like for the Cobra troopers or infantry or whatever. And that's something I maybe one day in my life will do as well. But in any case, I wouldn't have got this for full price because I know nothing about Fortnite and I have no connection. But as you can see, at least the render there of the figure looks very. I like how it looks. This female character, it comes with a stand, which I don't know why the other one, the Ollie, Sky and Ollie, didn't come with a stand, or I didn't find it in the box at least. But yeah, you have the glider, a suggestion how to display your figure. Again, the stand is also a good thing to have. Legal stuff. Yeah, these are boxes. I like the artwork actually, but I don't feel like. These boxes will be. At least I'll make them flat, I won't keep it like that. Let's check this girl and glider out and see how good they actually are. And there you have Tntina on her glider, wiggling around because I just moved her back there. Anyway, she comes with the glider and this very large, or kind of tall actually, stand, which also has all the ports here to add your, fire effects that came, for example, with that Black Widow figure from the movie, the deluxe one, if you remember. It has the Fortnite logo there. And just before you start asking, if you don't know yet, you can use this stand also for the Sky and Ollie figure. That ball there can be, you can attach the Ollie figure on top of that ball, which is a bit of a pain. You have to maneuver it and force it. You need some grown-up man strength for that. In any case, it's just a chunk of plastic with a little ball here that can turn around. It's useful, of course. It's always good to have a stand for figures who need it. Figures with accessories that need a stand. Here you have, first of all, the glider, which is it's one of the two reasons why I got the set. Actually, I got it because I wanted the glider and I also wanted the figure. It's cast in red plastic. Well, this part, red plastic with everything painted on. These parts here are black plastic, as well as the straps here, or what are the ropes, and the vents here in the back. And you see this translucent bit, which shouldn't be there. It's there just for stability, of course, and to be able to use the stand. But and it doesn't look bad, but it's supposed to be. That's not supposed to be there, it's just for the translation into toy form. And you have this like parachute part of the thing. I don't know the name of the, but like to be able to slow down the fall. And yeah, it looks very 90s, like early 90s. I was born 85, so these things reminds me of my early childhood. So this is again very, I remember Saved by the Bell and those series, very 90s, early 90s stuff, or late 80s. Yeah, that's of course very, if you like it, you like it, but otherwise, again, I see this thing as some people saw it before me. Or because I saw what people were doing with it, I was like, well, I would like to do that too, maybe one day, the Cobra glider thing. But yeah, when will that happen? I don't know. That's the glider, a nice piece. But let me tell you right away, I don't know what exactly the retail price for this was. If it was like $40 or something. Here in Europe, it would go even like for 50 or 60, something like that. I wouldn't. To me, it's not worth 60 euro, not at all. It should be like 30, should be the maximum price for this, and you should try to get it for less. I mean, I think there's people who got it for $12 or something like that. I mean, that's of course a great deal, but I mean, yeah, this figure, you know, this kind of figures go for $20 nowadays. I mean, a 6-inch figure from Hasbro or even more. But yeah, this one is not the largest. It's quite stylized, so it's not a chunk of plastic. I mean, it's a chunk, but I mean, it's not a massive figure. You know, it's a quite slender one. It's a good-looking figure, in my opinion. By the way, the other thing she comes with is this very, I don't know what this is. She has like a shuriken there, like keychain with shuriken, a grenade. And yeah, I don't know if it's just like a bag, like a parachute, I guess. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be, but it's her backpack, and it's a minuscule little piece. She comes with no weapons apart from this grenade that you cannot put in her hand. So yeah, she comes with the glider, the stand, and that little thingy for her back, which you can kind of ignore. Every figure comes with a backpack, and it must have a function in the game, but I have never played the game. I don't know if I ever will. It has that kind of stylized face. I mean, it's a bit of a small head for the body, but it's not that... It's okay. I mean, I just think like the legs are very wide. I mean, the hips, I mean, it's okay. I have nothing against a curvy female figure, you know, but you know what I mean. It's like stylized. Even if there's people in actual life, which I've known or know, who are kind of shaped like... You have the face there, which is, let me focus there, very nicely painted, I guess. I like the... I don't know if that's just a little mole or mark, or if it's supposed to be some... I think this... She also has some freckles. The hair is just that, like, milk chocolate color, you know, light brown, but no wash to it. That's a bit of a shame because it has a lot of sculpt. But I mean, the sculpt itself will give it the, you know, the shading, you know, I mean, according to how the light strikes it. But of course, it would benefit from some, even a slight or soft shading, you know. The neck, I mean, she can look up that far. She can look down that far. She can tilt to the sides a little bit and turn around. I mean, looking up and down is very limited, yeah, but it's something. You can see the kaboom on the t-shirt. I mean, it's a very kind of funny thing, a grenade on her back, but yeah, I mean, that takes any seriousness away from it. But yeah, you can paint that if you don't like having it there. The arms can go all the way around. They have a little bit of a butterfly, which is actually very limited. Go backwards that far forward. It's like almost nothing. Let me check the other arm. Yeah, it's just a suggestion of a butterfly, but yeah, don't really count on this one. The bicep is hidden exactly at the sleeves here. That's nicely a good decision by them. Double jointed pinless elbows that can bend all the way. The hands are kind of oversized, I must say that right now. Good thing is this hand on this figure is vertically swiveled. I mean, so it's good for gun wielding. I'll give her a gun at some moment, at some point. I'll give her a gun at some point on this review, just to check how it looks like. Can turn all the way around. You have a ball peg at the diaphragm here, very nice. You can turn around. I put some oil on this because I just wanted to. So she has a nice leaning to the sides. That's already combined with the ball at the waist. She has a good leaning backwards and a good leaning forward as usual is the most limited one, and that's a shame. But she still has a little bit of that's neutral. That would be leaning forward. Yeah, you can actually, because it's ball pegs, you can easily take her apart and use a Dremel to give a bit more clearance in those the cavities. She can turn around at the diaphragm. She can also turn around at the waist, but of course that will make weird things happen. But hey, you can see, and I'm not forcing anything. I mean, again, I oiled both sections, both articulation points, you know. The legs can do that much splits, and I think that's mostly, I mean, I think it could be more. No, it's, yeah, I mean, if you want more, you have to Dremel a bit of extra clearance on that part of the cavity, you know. But that's the way it comes. Could be better, but it's still better than many other figures, even superhero ones. She has a thigh cut which can turn all the way around. She can kick upwards that far. No real kicking backwards. She has a bit of shape there, but you know, but it gets in the way on the kicking backwards thing, you know. But it's fine. The legs can go backwards all the way. I mean, the knees are double jointed, pinless, and can do this amount of bending. She has a boot cut exactly where it should be. It's not perfectly hidden. Well, it's actually exactly where the boot starts. I was gonna say something wrong. It's actually, well, in this leg, no, it's a bit above from where the boot starts. I don't know why, or it looks like that at least. Anyway, the feet can go backwards that far, can go forwards that far. I think that will do. Could be better, yeah, maybe, but it's okay. And she has a decent ankle rocker. Yeah, it's a decent one, a good one, let's say. And there you have Tntina with a couple of weapons I had laying around from Valaverse and G.I. Joe Classified series. And also, if you were like desperately looking for a possible use for the Snake Eyes or Stalker poncho, there you have it. I mean, that gives her a bit of a more serious look by covering all that cartoony stuff. If you don't like it, I mean, or if you want to mix her into your Joe lines or whatever, you know, that gives her a bit of a more neutral look. I mean, definitely. And yeah, it fits well. Of course, it gets a bit in the way with the hair, but you just maneuver it around and you will find poses. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think the figure is a very nice one. It of course has a bit of the cartoonish stylized look, but hey, it's up to you if you want to get it or not. And there you have your Fortnite Victory Royale series. Tntina next to a Stormtrooper, Psylocke, Iron Man, Many Faces, Tigra, and a Dark Trooper. And next to a Crimson Guard, Scarlet, Pandora, Mara Jade, Eclipse, and Snake Eyes. Mara Jade looking a bit tiny there. But yeah, it's a cool figure. If you want to get it, I suggest you to get it with a discount. I mean, this glider and the figure for retail price, in my opinion, is a bit overpriced, but it doesn't mean that the figure isn't cool or a nice figure. You know, I just think the price, the regular price, the suggested price is not like where it should be, you know. But hey, in any case, the figure is nice again. And the glider, you can customize it, keep it like it is, whatever. It comes with a stand, so it's a nice display piece. But yeah, it's up to you. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.